Thanks for tuning in to Christian Living Radio.
Christian Living Radio.
So hey, welcome back to Christian Living TV with me, Pastor G. I'm here with my good friend Barry Spencer, and I wanted him to share some of his story with us today, and hopefully a couple songs that he's written. And I want you to enjoy this and share this and like it all around the world. This is very important that you bless this. So I'm gonna turn it over to you, Barry. Tell us about yourself and who you are, what's going on, and where you're headed.
What's going on is that I was just, recently released from prison after serving 18 years for my third strike. And just being reintroduced into society. It comes with its challenges, but there is also, immeasurable benefit, right? Like I can go in and get some ice cream when I want some ice cream. But also being not just released, but released to the company of the brethren, right?
Yeah.
Which is extremely important. And just being up here and going through the weekend that we just had.
Oh man.
Getting to know
another time.
Right. Getting to know exceptional individuals. And even being the day that I got out, being introduced to you, another exceptional individual, right?
Thank you very much.
Just building relationships with true believers,
Right.
which is something that I never was into before. I just wasn't, let's get out, let's sell some dope, let's rob something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just having a completely different mindset
Right.
introduces completely different new opportunities.
So when you say different mindset, what really triggered all that for you? And tell me about that.
Above else, my relationship with Christ, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the genesis point.
Yes.
That is where the spark is lit, and my eyes are open, and I begin to realize that I have not been operating the way that I have been meant to. For the majority of my life, I operated like a broke down VCR.
Huh.
When the buttons are missing and you got to use a screwdriver to, to get it to play, and that's how. And that's what Satan wants us to be. That's what Satan wants us. That's exactly where he wants us.
Right.
To operate in a dysfunctional manner.
Wow. A lot of people out there still in dysfunction.
Right. And some of them don't even realize it, which is I think the biggest thing is when Satan has blinded you. You don't even realize that you're blind.
Yeah.
You think you are seeing everything, and you are seeing absolutely nothing.
Wow.
And that's one of Satan's biggest tools is the lie.
Yes.
If I can get you to believe the lie, then I can always get you to misrepresent who you are. I can get you to misinterpret real help. I can get you to misunderstand what real success is, because the basis of who you are is founded on a lie.
Right.
So being a gang member and, selling drugs and, robbing people, breaking into people's houses, stealing cars, carrying guns, and shooting people who look like me, all of that is promulgated by lies, compounded on top of other lies. Then we sit amongst each other and swap those lies.
Yeah. Tell
right?
Lies.
Right. And it becomes a lifestyle.
Wow. So you did some time. You just got out. And how many years was that?
18 straight.
18 straight.
Right. Which is just about, I'm 44, so that's just about half my life.
Half of your life.
And that's just on this sentence. I've been in prison 2 previous times. I've been in trouble with the law since I was around 12 years old. Just in and out some kind of institution or another. The longest I've been out was the last time I was out, which was about 2 years. Other than that, in and out, since I was 12.
Wow. And all those times being in and out, you never had that connection with Christ.
No. No, I was fully in Camp Satan. You know,
Wow.
did everything that he wanted me to do and some more stuff, you know. But coming into the light is beautiful.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You know, Buddhism can't get it. You know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Only Christ.
Only Christ.
Only Christ, man. That's it.
So in there, you were telling me the other day when we were talking, we got to spend some quality time.
Right.
Time.
Right. I enjoyed it.
And you were telling me about how you came to. I know you got a lot of songs. You got a whole album, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. But you wrote this one that you sang at a Bible study we went to together. You wrote that in there.
Yeah, I learned how to play in prison. I started singing and playing in prison.
Wow. And how did you come to, and you're a writer as it is. I mean,
Yeah.
we talk about that too. You love to write, you're very eloquent in speech, and you're very knowledgeable. Got a lot of wisdom up in there. But in all that, when you wrote this song, tell me about that experience when you wrote this song. And then I'd love for you to give these people a taste of it, the real taste.
So yeah, home. I was watching a movie and at the end of the movie, the girl starts singing a song called Home. And as I'm listening and watching this song, I'm thinking about, well, what is my home? Because growing up, I really didn't have one. But of course, at this point in time, I am well into my process of change, and I've early on realized that this place is not my home. Right?
Yeah.
As beautiful as some places on earth are, it just does not compare to where we actually come from.
Okay.
And the place that we will eventually go back to, which is heaven.
Yes.
A place where there is no war, there's no darkness, there's all of the stuff that bothers us just does not exist. All right? Aches and pains, that's nothing. It doesn't happen.
Right.
You know, just the things that we worry about, all those things just dissipate and go away. And that's what this song is about.
Wow. So this song is going to really touch the people in a spiritual way. So prepare your hearts and open your minds. But Barry, would you share that with us and just minister to them as you do? You have your way.
Okay. All right. There is a place beyond the blue where I know I belong, where I won't cry and the sun will shine. There will be no sorrow shown. Just so you know, I'm just passing through. I'm going where all things are made new, yeah. And I will have eternal life. And I will live in paradise when I go home. When I go home, when I go home, I'm going home, I go home. See, there is a mansion prepared for me, a place in heaven that I can call my own. See, there will be no hate, but only love. A place I can finally call my home. Yeah, yeah. Just so you know, this earth will pass away. So I trust in my Father's grace, and I will have eternal life, and I will live in paradise when I go home, when I go home, I go home. I'm going home. When I go home, I go home. See where I'm headed, the streets are made of gold, and the walls are precious stone. See, I am reaching towards the highest goal. I'm going where the Lord will soothe my soul. Just so you know, this ain't my resting place. I'm going where I can see God's face, and I will have eternal life, and I will live in paradise when I go home, when I go home, when I go home. I'm going home. When I go home, I go home. There is a place beyond the blue where I know I belong. I won't cry, and the sun will shine. There will be no sorrow shown when I go home. When I go home, I go home. I'm going home. When I go home, I go home. There will be no sorrow, and the sun will shine. I will see God's face when I go home.
Wow, what a blessing. Man, if there's anything you share with one person, what would that be?
Just beware of the lies that you get taught and told on a daily basis. Those things, there's a Greek word, and the word is spilos. And it signifies little tiny rocks. You know how when you're walking and you get a little tiny rock in your shoe, and you're like, how did that get there?
I don't even know how.
Right, right. That's kind of how lies are.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're small and they get in there, right? And you have to be aware of those things. You know?
Wow. Okay.
You have to be aware of those things.
That's deep. That's some wisdom right there. If we had a few minutes.
Yeah.
Got a short song?
Yeah, I do actually. I do. It's called Tall Tales.
We got to be somewhere, and but this is a blessing for you guys.
Amen. And for me as well.
And Max likes it too. Look at it.
When I was a little boy, they told me that being a man was getting money in the give of the back of your hand. Fear's better than love and put nothing above. That mighty dollar, you better be ready to shed blood. Told me you gotta put all of you in the trust and that. The ones, oh man, I messed up.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, I want to let you guys know out there that, man, we're thinking about you, we're praying about you, and we wanted to bless you. So we cut this little video, and but we're on the run. We got things to do and places to hit. So, but we stopped to share this with you and say we love you.
Yes.
And we want you to prosper.
Yes.
And do your best.
Amen.
And spread the word of Jesus Christ on this earth. I had to share this moment and let you know we're still doing the work.
Yes. Yes.
You know, he's just starting.
Yeah. Yeah.
All over again. So until next time, this is Pastor G. He's watching Christian Living TV.
Let this mind be in you that was in Jesus too. Thought it not robbery to be equal with God. I hunger and I starve. Sometimes it gets so hard when you're back on the wall, but he done paid it all. My Christian living walk, this Christian living dog. We do this for the kingdom, yeah, we taking charge. You can ask Kenyatta, gon' ask Roberta. Ain't nothing that's gonna stop us from serving Satan murder. Drawing closer to God, putting the flesh aside. For Yahshua we ride, for Yahshua we die. Something I can't deny, put that on everything. God over everything, do not be conformed. You cannot stay the same, you gotta be transformed. Go on, renew your mind, Christ lives inside of me. Word to my inner man, we Christian living man. Word to my inner man, this Christian living man.